Now, if your videos get views, but your channel isn't growing, you're probably optimizing for the wrong traffic source. And I'm about to show you exactly why. You see, the exact problem frustrated me for months. I was getting decent views, but my subscriber growth was painfully slow, and I couldn't figure out what I was missing. Then I discovered the difference between browse and search traffic, and it changed how I approach every single video that I make now. So in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly what browse and search traffic are and why understanding this difference is crucial for your channel growth. So look, here's why this matters so much. So the way you got to think of it is you got to think of YouTube as this big, massive library, all right? So you've got search visitors that walk in knowing exactly what book they want. They go straight to the section because they can find what they need and read it thoroughly because it solves their specific problem. But browse visitors, they wander in just to see what's interesting. They walk through the aisles, pick up books with eye-catching covers. They kind of flip through a few pages and they might discover something amazing they didn't know they wanted. And you know what? Most creators accidentally optimize for one while ignoring the other. Then they wonder why their growth feels inconsistent. You see, the key is identifying which type of visitor you're targeting with each video. So here's what's fascinating. Successful channels don't just go for one type of traffic. They strategically balance both, and the results, they kind of speak for themselves. So a quick question for you. When you check your YouTube analytics, do you know which traffic source drives most of your views? Drop search or browse in the comments below. Okay, so let's break down exactly what each traffic source means for your channel. You see, search traffic comes from YouTube's search bar and Google. These are viewers who typed in a specific question like how to edit videos or best camera for YouTube. Now, these people have clear intent and will watch longer because you're solving their exact problem. Think of search traffic like being a specialist doctor. Fewer patients, but they really need your expertise and they really value your advice. Browse traffic comes from your video appearing on someone else's homepage, in suggested videos, or in their subscription feed. These viewers weren't looking for anything specific, and your video just caught their attention while they were actually browsing. So you can think of browse traffic like being a street performer. Many people walk by, but you need to be immediately interesting to them to make them stop and actually watch. Look, both are powerful, but they require different strategies. And look, I'm going to be totally honest with you. For months, I only focused on search because it felt safer. My videos were getting steady views from people searching for YouTube tips. And do you know what? Then I experimented with browse-focused videos using curiosity-driven titles and emotional hooks. And suddenly I was reaching people who didn't even know they were interested in YouTube strategy. My subscriber base actually doubled. So have you noticed different performance between your how-to videos versus your story-based ones? I'd love to hear about that in the comments below. So the strategy is check your top performing videos in YouTube Studio and look at their traffic sources. So if a video got mostly search traffic, for example, create similar helpful travel guides. And if it got mostly browse traffic, lean into more story-driven, experience-based content. I've created a simple audit template to help you analyze your best videos, and it's free in the description below this video. But look, here's the insight that changed everything for me. The same topic can work for both traffic sources, but the packaging makes all the difference. And let me ask you, what type of content do you find yourself naturally gravitating to? Let me know below. So let me show you this with a travel channel example. Same destination, completely different approach. Complete guide to visiting Japan, budget itinerary and essential tips. It targets people actively planning a Japan trip and gets steady views from travelers doing research. It also attracts viewers ready to book and spend money. It has long-term evergreen content that just keeps performing. For browse, why everyone's doing Japan wrong and missing the best parts. This targets people casually interested in travel content, and it creates curiosity about what they might be missing. It also attracts viewers who weren't even planning to visit Japan. So it has high viral potential through controversy and intrigue. So it's the same travel expertise, same destination knowledge, but one serves planners while the other captures dreamers. And the search video builds authority with serious travelers. The browse video builds audience with casual viewers. So look, here's what we need to do right now. Open YouTube Studio on another tab and click on the analytics. Then look at your traffic sources for the last 28 days. What's your biggest source? If it's heavily weighted towards one type, you're missing opportunities with the other. Balanced channels typically see more consistent growth when they do both. So use the audit template I mentioned to review your top 5 videos, and then you can see which traffic sources drove their success. And this will show you exactly what's working for your channel and where you can actually improve. So try this analysis and tell me what you discover in the comments below. So here's what we've covered. We've covered search traffic that comes from people actively looking for solutions. Browse traffic comes from people discovering content while browsing, and both are valuable, but they need different approaches. The key insight is this: understanding your traffic sources helps you create more strategic content that serves both audiences effectively. And look, and remember, same value, different packaging, completely different reach potential. So if this helped you clarify traffic sources for you, hit subscribe for more YouTube strategy insights and grab the free video audit template in the description to analyze your own content. And if you want to dive deeper into building a sustainable YouTube business that generates real revenue, check out the Content Revenue Hub. It's my complete system for turning your channel into a profitable business. And if you're interested in that, the link is in the description. And last question, what's your biggest question about browse versus search traffic? Leave it in the comments below and I'll help you figure it out. Look, thanks for watching. My name's Des and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.